I brought that up last week, and then you're just wearing a wrestling shirt. Now you're, what is that? Oh, Latino Heat. Oh, it's more wrestling, boxing.
No, it's
wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Scarface. It's a. Oh, it's confusing. I don't like that. It's too much. It's like the Obama of change. I look at it like, no, that's something else. I don't know. I don't get. I'm not good with times apparently. Guys, very funny gentlemen. Part of the Lancaster Trio. These guys are on tour. Okay, check them out. Give it up for MANnY, ladies and gentlemen.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? I don't know, I guess I'll suck your dick or something. We have a problem in America. It's called over-commercialization, over-commercialization, over-socialization. Fuck, I have those commercials stuck in my head, things like that. And what kind of country do we live in that we trivialize food? What would you do for food? I mean, if my kids were starving, yeah, I'll suck your dick. Fuck, But just to have that train of thought is kind of unbearable. Another one I remember, I don't know if you guys remember that, I feel like chicken tonight. I don't, because in my residential area in Palmdale, there's a zoning law that does not allow me to grow my own chicken. And that makes me really sad because I want to grow my own chicken, because I don't like to buy the chicken at the store because it's over-hormonized, if that's a fucking word. And all that shit does is give my 13-year-old bigger titties, and that does not benefit me in any way. It really doesn't, man. It really doesn't. There's this thing I'm working on now. There's another way of thinking in America. It's this whole notion that be yourself, which is fine. You can be yourself, but I really think it's something that you have to do behind closed doors. Because being yourself is actually being selfish, because I can't be you, you can't be yourself, me, or whatever it is. It's, so I have this rule. In public, don't be yourself, just behave. Because being yourself can go wrong sometimes, Let's take that whole Duck Dynasty thing that just happened with that old man, right? And he goes on an interview and he says, homosexuality is like bestiality. I never saw black people mistreated in the South while I was growing up. Which, okay, that's fine. People defend him because he has the right to say what he wants to say. We have freedom of speech in this country. Thank God. We do. Freedom of speech. But at the same time, I don't agree with the people that think that he shouldn't have to suffer any type of consequences for what he says. Let me prove to you. Science helps me with this. Back in the day, there was this guy who says that for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction, correct? Now I'm going to have history help me with this as well. Because in the 40s, back in good old Deutschland, Germany for all you laymen, there was a man who spoke everything that was on his mind, and we all know that didn't turn out very well, did it? So this man, goes around saying these things, and he has every right to say them. What I disagree with people is that whole thing that he shouldn't have to suffer any type of consequences. I really believe that he should. It's, like I said, like I am the 40s. Anyway, and another thing that pissed me off, he got Jesse Jackson going, and holy shit, I can't understand a fucking word that guy's saying. He says something along the lines that this man is worse than the Montgomery bus driver back in the South who made Rosa Parks sit in the back. Like, really? He's just a backwoodsman with an education who knows how to play the system, dude. No. And just like you know how to play the system too, son. The last thing I'm going to say about this whole Duck Dynasty thing, I find it very comical that this man has anything to say against homosexuality when he's made millions upon millions having grown men put their two lips on his wood and blow. Quack, quack, quack. Over-commercialization, over-socialization, oh, Jesus. Subway, eat shit. Or McDonald's, we're fucking them. Because their food is chemically based, but all of their fries are just delicious. I bet you if we had that chocolate cake and dipped them in that, the fries in that chocolate cake, it'd probably be very fucking good. Hey, I used the chocolate cake, man. I improvised. Anyway, social media has ruined my masturbatory life. I can no longer enjoy masturbating to online porn, which was really sad because I've had this 18-year relationship with this hand, and it's just really gone down the drain this last, few months. And it's like, could you imagine if your fucking hand could talk, the stories would fucking tell? Like, he doesn't use toilet paper. He talks about not being gay, but fuck, I'm up his ass way more often than I should be. Oh man, shut up. Anyway, so I'm trying to jack off the other day. A long day at work. I had no weed, so I just had to figure out a way to get to sleep. And so I go online. And do you remember 10 years ago when you used to go online for porn and the ad would say, "Do you like hot girls? Do you like hot girls fucking?" Then click here, and you would click on it. There'd be some guy fucking a hot girl, and you get yourself off, and that's it. Nowadays, I have to put up with recommendations, and I'm a very conservative guy when it comes to porn. I like porn titles like "I Love a Latin 4" or "The Casual Encounters," "The Girl Next Door," and all I want to know is how the fuck do you get casual encounters and and then offer me to watch ass to mouth, the snowball effect or something like that. What the fuck, Anyways, I'm watching this porn, and I decided to go a little risque, and the porn is called "Please Don't Tell my wife I fucked the babysitter." Which in my case, please don't tell my wife I fucked the babysitter, because my babysitter is my mother. Alright, I'm running out of time. Shit. Okay, I'll leave it with this last one. That totally went out the window. But anyways, I have a black friend, one black friend. His name is David. We've been buddies for like the last 4 or 5 years, and we shoot the shit together. And the other day, he kind of threw me a back. I was throwing it back because he came up to me and he approached me and he said, "Manny, can I ask a favor of you?" I'm like, "Sure, man, what's up?" He's all like, "Can you please stop saying the N-word around me?" And I looked at him, I go, "Oh, fuck, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know that, Nick bothered you, I'm like, I promise I'll never use that word again in front of you." He said, "Nah, nigga, stop saying employment around me, cuz." It's my self-esteem. All right, that's my time. Thank you, guys.